Hello, welcome back. Alright, you ready for this little doozy? Maple caramel slice. Mate, say no more. Like, yum. First thing we need, rectangle pan. 18 or 19 by 28 or 29 centimetre. A little bit of butter in first, some baking paper, get it all ready to go. Next thing we need is I'm using 250 grams of choc ripple bickies. I'll just show you what they're like, because if you're somewhere else in the world and you can't get choc ripples, they're just chocolate crunchy bickies. Alright, 250 grams. Now, we want to beat the crap out of them. I'm going to use a hammer and a freezer bag, but you can use a rolling pin in a freezer bag, or you can use a processor. So let's beat the crap out of them and put them in a bowl. Now that they're done, we're going to stick them aside for a minute. We're going to get a small saucepan and put 125 grams of butter in there. We're going to put it on the lowest possible heat we've got, and we're going to melt it down. Butter's melted, in it goes. Mix it up really well until all the biscuit is wet. Grab your pan, into it she goes. Now sort of move it out a bit and get it even as you can. And then with the back of your spoon, you want to press down hard and you want to press the whole thing down. Alright, once we've squished it all in and flattened it out as much as possible, run your spoon around the edges and get it all flat around there. We're going to put it in the fridge while we do the filling. Now we need 60 grams of butter chopped up in a medium saucepan. We want to put in one 395 gram can of sweetened condensed milk. Laugh out loud. Mate, it's not my day today. Alright, I tried to get the lid off me beautiful Canadian maple syrup, and of course it just wouldn't come off, so I just smashed a screw through it with a hammer and hopefully the hole will work. Alright, so we need 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. That took half a minute, but we got there. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to put it on a medium heat. We want to constantly stir it. As soon as it gets up to go to boil, we only want it to simmer. You don't want it to boil off its guts. We want to simmer and constantly stir it for about 5 to 8 minutes until it's thick and dark golden brown. I'll show you in a second. Alrighty, that took exactly 6 minutes. Look, nice golden brown. Alright, we get our slice out. Pour it on. Dump it a few times. Now we're going to put it straight in the fridge while we make the topping. Now we need 200 grams of dark chocolate melts. So this is a 300 gram bag, so 2/3 of it. And we need 2 teaspoons of, I'm using olive oil, but you can use any oil you want. Alright, 2 teaspoons. Now we want to put it on the lowest possible heat you've got and melt it down. Now if you're not comfortable with doing it over the stove, you can also put it in a heat-proof bowl and put some boiling water under it and melt it down that way as well. Chocolate's melted, pour it over the slice. We've got to do this pretty quick. As soon as you've got as much as you can in, smooth it all out real quick. You just want to push it into the corners. Oh yeah. Once we've got it into the corners, sort of just do a smooshy this way because the other one I did the other way. Alright, tap it, drop it. Drop it until it's reasonably smooth. Now we've got it as level as we can, just like I did in my fridge, of course. Okay, now in the fridge it goes for a good couple of hours until the whole thing's set.